Wagwan. Just saying hi.
Toa yo milkshake bro. Aya promote ng'ombe huku.
All right, we are back again.
Atuzima to promote ng'ombe after invite Eric.
Yo.
Let's get
Wanaenda kutukosanisha.
our first move, but so
Important things.
welcome back to yet another episode of 1-2 TV, and today is a star-studded show. We have all the Liverpool fans to give us their opinions on what was a shambolic weekend for them. We have both Man United fans as well. We're gonna have to share a mic, but you know what? We'll bite the bullet this time. I don't mind. So, Eric, you good? You
Yes,
ready?
yeah, I am.
How was your week, man?
Not the best.
My loss is less painful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
know.
for sure. Yours was expected.
They're used to losing. Us guys are not used to losing games. Especially when you're going head-to-head with Manchester City.
Fair. Saddam,
What?
how are you feeling today?
No more.
We won the wrong game, but then again,
You won the long game.
The wrong game.
Oh yeah,
You
Crystal
won the wrong
Palace. They played Palace twice.
the thing is,
I asked how you are, not how the club is. As Saddam Hussein.
it's linked to the club.
Its mood depends on football results.
Yeah, but then again, my mood is mostly Carabao, so I'm happy.
Okay. Kiari,
Energetic.
Yeah.
feeling
One
energetic.
step closer to glory.
But where you play next though?
We don't care.
You play Newcastle.
We beat them last season.
That's still-
Semi-final.
we're
in the
still in the
Carabao,
final.
not
With
in
no
the Carabao, not in the Premier League.
No.
Even in the Premier League,
We're
they beat
playing
you.
Newcastle
And
next
then-
in the
In the Carabao.
Like in Saddam,
okay.
how can I keep your finale?
Sawa, we'll go back to that. We'll get into those. And Kiari, how have you been, bro?
Amazing, bro.
Apart from ranting on Twitter and shit.
Living, bro. Been good.
I always wonder with your tweets, like sometimes, do you like does Twitter or X ask you like, yo, double check your thing? Do you really want to say this?
Nah,
Because I get warnings sometimes when I even want to say dickhead or.
I've never
piece of
actually
shit.
gotten a warning. You can allowed to say whatever you wanna say. It's free speech,
Elon
man.
Musk now.
Yeah. Plus, I employ myself.
It's not Jack.
You can say nigger on X and no one is gonna buy
I
it.
can read it.
Yeah, but
I read the shit out of it.
No, I'm not surprised.
EROA.
I read the shit out of it.
EROA. How'd you read it?
Depends on how it's written. Name, how you doing, man? Here, have the mic, bro. You good?
Define good, man. I'm not good.
Like, are you having the kind of week where you're wearing matching socks?
Nah, man. I'm not wearing matching socks, bro. That's how my week is going.
What's the name? By the way, I don't understand. Like, ulikuwa na haraka ama that was the only thing that was available?
You know they were black. They are black. Eh?
They're not black.
So I just picked black socks
And grey.
then I've had them. And then,
I tell them. They all look the same.
One is Under Armour.
There's a grey.
yeah. One is Under Armour and the other one is
Batengo.
something.
Yeah, I saw that.
Can I give you a trick though? You should buy same color, all of them. You don't have to pick in the morning like this one, that one.
I literally do that. I go to Woolworths. I get like a 10-pack of
Me too.
cotton socks, black. Then whichever one you pick, it's the same.
Kwanza Mr. Price wamezeka hapo zote.
Wewe Woolworths yako ni ya wapi?
Mimi nasema Mr. Price yenu huko.
Okay, so.
All right, well, nobody's going to ask me how I'm doing because obviously, you know.
How are you doing?
I'm good. Thank you very much for asking, guys. Yeah, thank you very much. I've had a great weekend. All my main rivals lost.
Yeah.
Your
So-
main
Yeah.
rivals. Can you define that?
Well,
Sasa we
Man
both-
City and Liverpool.
We both lost. Unataka loss yangu iwe better than yako.
Oh, no, I wasn't talking about Man
Please.
United.
And I'm talking to him though.
In terms of rivalry, don't put us on the same level with Man United.
No. I said Liverpool, Man City.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Liverpool, Man
Yeah.
City. Man United.
You see that rent free, man. Rent free.
Riding Zoom just because amesema we are okay. You lost, I lost, and then
Well, you guys lost and no one cares.
Nah, the last time the capital city of England has won a league is when? It's
2017. So many years
Yeah,
ago.
so none.
All right, me, I'm not uniting with Chelsea, by the way. Musnibandike now.
Si lazima uweko pamoja.
either way, I
No,
like the
wako
way-
pamoja na Man United.
So
They're
your
right
rivals,
there.
the rivals are up north, and the people from up north all lost. So
I like the way Arsenal fans have
Thank
walked
you.
with us in this journey of the
Yeah.
last 2 days.
We're here with you guys.
I never knew that we're like this, man.
Because
I'm
I'm
so sorry.
that rumor at some
I'm so
point.
sorry.
It's gonna
but
come
they-
and bite us in
Let
the
me
ass.
apologize for all the banter from last season.
Really? Okay,
Yes.
carry on, please.
So, Manze, you are our brothers.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
And you feel now our pain for the Brentford decision last season, for example.
Yeah, of course. And that's
Yeah.
why we are fighting now so it doesn't happen again to the other teams. You know,
And
this.
we're behind you.
Sorry? Yeah,
We're
of
behind
course.
you. Well, not on the table, but we're behind you.
Eric, where were you when Garnacho's goal was disallowed?
Garnacho's goal.
Yeah, there was no lines.
When?
Did you see the lines?
which one?
Which game was that?
Versus Arsenal.
Nah, that one.
No,
lines.
even
No, there was no lines.
even the Garnacho,
The Garnacho one.
even
for
the
Arsenal,
Garnacho, the handball for against Spurs. McDermott didn't
This
have an
season?
answer. Yeah, this season. He didn't have He didn't
Romero.
have an answer. Yeah, Romero.
Yeah, Romero. Nah, you see,
That
like,
was a clear handball.
there's no pain stuff like with that.
So I think I can safely say that we are all behind
You
Liverpool.
can't safely say when you're part of.
Let me finish.
You're one of those guys
Yeah,
who
at some
got
point,
apologies.
I've seen a
Let me
couple of
land.
your fans, but they're like Goldbridge, like
Yeah,
really
it's the
like
right thing
supporting
to
the
do
club.
right now, man.
Yeah.
Because these decisions, man, they're deciding leagues.
Nah, I saw that tweet where it was like, yo, even if Liverpool was to come here today and Liverpool brought world peace, there'll still be people who will fight because it's Liverpool who are bringing the case. And that's the issue that you're getting with fans even complaining about Liverpool. Even Gary Neville bringing issues with Liverpool actually taking this as far as they're taking it.
That's the shit that pisses me off about Gary Neville. This guy is on at least, I'm sorry, we need to remember the values that our parents taught us. When you mess up or fuck up, sorry is enough. Just rectify it again. That's
What
so
is wrong-
stupid.
What is wrong with that?
Bro,
What do you
Tony said sorry. He's still suspended for 8 months.
Yeah.
Oh, so you want to suspend the referees?
For a year. Ban them. Those guys, it's incompetence. You need to have the same effects the teams have for the mistakes that you make.
Yeah.
So
It can never be the same.
it needs to be the same. That's the
Can't.
only way you can actually tackle
You
the
lose-
issue.
Now they will want to referee for 2 months and then
Bro, it's
how
the
will you there's no direct repercussion.
No, what I'm
No,
saying
they
is,
have to introduce things like suspensions for some weeks. You cannot ref again in the Premier
That's what
if
I'm
you do
saying.
big
like
mistakes.
a red card.
Yeah, not like just 1 weekend only and then you're back next week or you're back the championship. You should go for 6 months, then come back later on.
no, I don't think it should be 6 months. But for example, when someone makes a mistake on the pitch, like Curtis Jones, maybe that was deemed.
There's no mistake there. That was a red
In my
card.
opinion, that was a red card, right? Because it's dangerous play regardless. But when someone makes a more blatant red card offense, where someone hits someone, assaults,
Yeah.
that kind of shit, kicks, stamps, that kind of stuff. See, they get suspended for 3 games.
Yeah.
And I don't know if this is true, but of the players, but it should be true of referees. Salaries don't get any. You get deducted. I don't think they get paid per match day. For example, I think they're.
I
on
think they're paid
contract.
per game.
Yeah, but even then, if that's the case, it should change so that it's more
who players or refs.
No
refs.
refs. So that it's more around. It's more painful financially and professionally.
What about
No, I just
Financial-
I think what they should increase is not in terms of punishment or retrospective action in terms of the referees. Firstly, what they should first do is increase the amount of transparency that goes behind these decisions. Give the referee a mic, just the way they do in Bundesliga. Whenever it goes to a VAR decision in these other leagues, you're actually hearing what is going on in the back room. You're hearing the officials discussing, and then that is when there's that transparency, the mistakes are going to definitely reduce.
There was someone who
and then
said-
when the mistake is made, that's when now you bring in the fines and the penalties.
I just want to add. Remember that preseason? I don't know if it was a preseason game or the first Ligue 1 game that was mic'd up. The referee was mic'd up.
Yeah, there was a game. I think first
Last
week or
season,
so.
last season.
So it was last season.
Yeah.
Aside
last
from
season.
the VAR decision, which I knew was onside, right? It was so obvious. The Diogo Jota red card, right? Or the 2 yellows.
Yeah.
If you compare that situation from the French referee, when you listen to what he's saying, he's telling the players, Checky, you're on a yellow, chill.
Yeah, there
Calm.
should be a warning between the yellow cards.
There should always be a warning, but the
they
general
shouldn't.
they really should. But the general demeanor of the referee is he's trying to help control the game. He's trying to remind players, don't get carried away with the reaction. Don't do that again. You did this. That's why I booked you. So
Yeah.
don't do that again. You could get booked again and get sent off. I don't want to send you off. The referee is literally trying to help the players
the game.
from ruining the game.
Yeah.
Especially in such a high
profile game.
So the first one, God knows why that was
No,
a
he
yellow.
they tripped him.
Didn't
It's not a
clip
yellow
him.
card.
There
Should
was-
be a
there
warning,
was-
man.
No, there was an angle where you could see.
Where you could see the trip.
But it's not enough, Saddam,
but
for a
Diogo
card.
Jota is just running in the same way that David Luiz
Is-
was
oh,
booked
yeah, I
for
remember
that
that
penalty
one.
against Wolves during
the red card.
the red card, COVID.
He was
COVID
given a red
times.
card.
He was given a straight red.
Fuck.
So
Yeah.
the second yellow.
He was celebrating.
Yeah,
I
it was-
don't
no,
have the
no,
tapes.
no, no, it was
Most
not.
likely
I
he was
don't have the
celebrating.
tape. Jamal was
See, Tuli-
celebrating.
and I know
No,
at that time, and at that time, David Luiz started playing well. Guys were like, "Ah, bad don't need David Luiz." But like the second one, he hadn't committed any other fouls up to then, before the first one. So or after the first one. So why not say, "Hey, listen, you're actually walking a thin line. Watch yourself, before you wreck yourself."
Okay. Jota, I kind of want to disagree on that. I'll agree with Naeem in terms of adding levels of transparency, right? That is amazing. Something else that I also noticed with the referees, they don't like talking to players. Like it's like go away. It's like like I don't know if you've noticed, like the conversation,
Especially this
like,
season.
like
Especially
they
this season.
almost don't want to have a conversation. It's like they want to show authority,
Especially if it's Bruno.
right? Something else.
Bruno deserves it.
Here, the Jota one, the first one, it was a counter. Yes, by
Nah,
mistake.
no way.
Yes, by mistake. We've seen so many being given, like when you trip someone.
And that was
Not a
his
yellow.
first one. And that was his first one of Tekimon.
When
exactly.
you're tripping someone in a counter, whether it's intentional or not, it's usually a yellow. Let's not contest that, right? The fact that you guys are saying if you're given a yellow, you should be given a warning. That means it doesn't matter what you do after. We've seen fouls that
No. That's not what we're saying.
No.
We're saying warning, not warnings. Someone like, for
warning.
example,
Well, in the same game, I've seen
I
people like McAllister given warnings.
Bro,
The same
you
thing.
guys-
well, let me finish. I'm not talking about warnings. I'm talking about warning, right? If I'm on a yellow
Yes.
and then I know there's a warning, I can do whatever I want.
Bro, there's nothing like that. We have hapa tuko unajua vitu zingine lazima tu tukue realistic. You guys have Casemiro has lived on warnings for 10 years at Madrid. Never got sent off. What was the main issue with him in the Champions League all those years? He doesn't get sent off. Commits 10 fouls in a game, doesn't get sent off.
Rodri as well.
Rodri the same thing. So now
Mkumbusha
because
Rodri.
someone commits 2 fouls, he deserves to get sent off. And it's not even the first one is not a foul. There's no way you look at that and you say that's
Very
a booking.
undeserving.
Hata
It's an-
Jota
it's
mwenyewe
an
hajui kama
undeserved
amefoul
booking.
player hata.
Yeah, kuna mtu ameanguka and when it finally came out,
You didn't see a contact.
you can clip
Wait,
as
you
in
can
it's
see-
so easy to
Eric,
clip someone.
Kyari.
The contact is there, but
It's
it's so thin. Like I don't even see it.
You can't give a yellow for that.
That's more a coming together than contact like that.
You can't give a yellow for that.
Like Diogo Jota is just mind his own business, tracking back.
That is, you can listen.
No, that's crazy.
Tripping someone. You can walk. You can do whatever you want. You can be crawling. If you've tripped someone, namanguka, that's a foul.
The precedent for this has been
not
set.
add other layers.
The precedent
We didn't
Tell
want-
me about Salah's foul.
Salah got fouled, got a yellow.
Imagine.
Salah got fouled, got a yellow.
No.
Salah wins that ball like 100%.
He wins it
with
clearly.
cleanly.
We are 1-on-1 going through on goal, gets a
And the
yellow.
foul is given to Tottenham.
Nah,
No, no,
the one,
no,
Udogie,
that's not- I
you
think
went
it's
and got
Udogie.
Udogie on the
Towards
wing.
the end of the game.
Bodied him,
Before
got
Salah
the
went
ball,
out.
Doggy was a culprit of so many cards.
got him, and then Salah got the yellow instead of the other guy. But that's
Robertson
not
elbowed someone. He wasn't given a red card.
elbowed who?
Robertson elbowed someone akapatiwa yellow.
In
Elbowed
fact,
who? Ile hapo kwa ribs.
It was somewhere on the neck.
Aye, bro. If you think someone jumping for
No,
yeah, Skia.
Okay, where was he carded? Where was he carded?
No,
Robertson?
really, you're looking for it.
Wait, why was Robertson carded?
Because bro, if I jump for a ball and I have any contact with the next person,
That wasn't
the
it.
elbow, you know what reds are given for elbows, and this can be seen by any game that was played this weekend. An elbow that is thrown. Immediately I use my elbow for leverage.
He did that.
For leverage. He used it for leverage.
No, it's Robertson. He had lost the ball. He was trying to recover. He went on a.
Sawa,
Saddam, we were robbed.
Don't get stuck on that.
Sina
Don't get
stuck on easy
Don't
points.
get
No.
stuck.
So
But-
president has
Just
been
as
set. Zoom. President for all this shit has been set. And the president for all this precedent. Bro,
Shut up,
whichever way,
man.
bro.
No,
Let him finish.
I'm confused.
You're-
Are we talking about Ruto?
Shut up.
With your bare socks.
He's brought in the socks.
Unafaa use socks, but
Sasa
they-
kwa najua kizungu hivyo sangekuwa najua socks ndio.
You go just spelling your socks.
Gary, you see, you're getting baited by the United fans.
Stop it
No,
and
but-
stuff. So it's
No,
been
Naima
set.
kona sisi sika
So
sana.
What president?
if you're a sports fan, if you're generally
Saddam is not.
so generally guys who watch this and who understand sports,
He doesn't.
so najua tu sport moja. So hiyo ndio nasema at this point back in this is the early 2000s, there was a scandal in the NBA and the players came out. The players were really complaining about the fact that the officials kept on fucking up. The officials kept on messing up. So players are like, you guys need to look after these guys. You guys need to look at these guys because something fishy is happening. 5 years, 6 years into that whole mix, the Sean Donaghy story comes out. Sean Donaghy, they've been taking bribes for I don't know how long to influence games. When we actually go down to look at the actual things that were called in this game, it was scandalous from the beginning to the end. It's not the Curtis Jones red card. As much as you guys are saying it's a red card,
It's debatable. It's unfair, but not blatant.
He hits the ball fast.
It's true.
Don't
Goes
review
on the
that
player.
on
I
slow
agree.
motion.
No,
Zoom.
no, no,
Don't
so
review it on
zoom.
slow
Just
motion.
give me-
I think it should be reviewed in both ways.
Yeah.
Both ways.
Yes,
Quick.
and for a start, the ref should be shown the real life
That's what I'm
thing.
saying. They're building the agenda almost by telling the. Because if you heard the first a couple of weeks ago, some refereeing decision was brought out in the Premier League. It's almost as if the head referee or the on-pitch referee is being told, yeah, so he does this.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Let him watch the fucking clip. He was there.
No, but
he
it's
was
good
there.
to know the
No,
history
no.
of players. Kuna players who
La,
are
la, la, la.
playing
Simon
dirty.
Boya, history.
Bro, when the
Simon
ref
Boya.
when the
For
ref
the
came
moment.
when the
Because,
ref
because when you bring in history, you bring in agenda.
Zoom when the ref went to
Yes,
the
You have
you
to
bring
be
in
careful.
agenda.
when the ref went to the monitor, I knew it was a red card immediately. He went because the first thing
The first photo.
the first thing he saw
yeah.
was a still photo
yes.
of a leg bent this way.
Curtis
and the
Johnson
stud on top
Bissouma's
of it.
leg.
So when you see that,
How does that change anything?
It changes your thinking, Saddam, the way you see it.
Whether it's slow or not, the stars iko ndani ya shin.
bro, aimata nikuulize, nikuje hapa nigonge grao, nikuje nichape ball, nigonge grao hivi, niingize mguu kwa grao, ichape ball, ikuje ikugonge sura. Am I getting a red card for that?
It is unfortunate for you because it is unlucky, but it is dangerous.
High foot is
Get a
high
red card.
foot.
That's what I'm saying.
High foot
Bro,
is high foot.
this is-
It doesn't matter the intention.
It's not about-
Obviously,
it's not
he
even
didn't
ab-
intend it. Obviously, the physics of what was happening in that situation
Naim.
made his foot go high. But the foot
What?
is high.
Naim, you're dealing
Naim.
with football laws. The laws of
I
football.
am.
The laws
And-
of
and
football.
even as a person
The
who
laws
plays
of football.
football,
Clearly,
I know whether it was meant or not.
Why do you think
The
we've appealed the
placement-
red card?
The
Nikuulize.
placement of the foot.
Naim, nikuulize handball.
Curtis
Yeah,
Jones.
Curtis, it's been appealed.
Not Diogo Jota.
Jota is a second
Jota's
yellow
is
card.
2
You cannot
yellows,
appeal.
can't appeal. Nikuulize. So handball, the rule of the game is if the ball hits any other part of your body, then hits your hand, it's not a handball. So I've come for the ball. I've hit the ball. I've bounced off the ball. Now I've bounced into
Because he
you.
was on top of the ball.
I'm on
But
top of the
bro,
ball.
you're
Now I've
using-
bounced into
you're
you.
using a handball
So
rule.
how do I bounce
You're
into
using
you?
a
That
handball
becomes
rule, bro.
malicious. That becomes
How
malicious.
are you using a
anyway.
handball rule to explain something that's happening with feet?
Okay, so no,
Just
just
the
to add on-
ball.
No, I
I've
get
used
you.
the ball. If you can't correlate
I
stuff,
get
sema
you, I
tu.
get you.
Kama
You
wezi
can't put a
shikanisha.
correlation between a handball and a high foot.
Name, it's 1 + 1. Nikikwambia
It's
ball,
not.
ball
This is
imetumika
X
hapa.
plus 1. My guy, what
Sawa,
is
find
X?
X.
Find X.
Nakwambia, find X.
Listen, Kiari, what I'm saying is, right? First of all, Curtis Jones, in my opinion, should know better than to attack the ball in that way. Yes, he comes off the top of the ball. But why does he come off the top of the ball? Because he went higher than he should have gone.
Yeah.
Right? So it's unfortunate that his foot slips off the top of the ball and then it looks the way he did. Because I can tell there's no intention there to injure Bissouma. Curtis Jones is not even.
Is there an intention?
In general,
no one has
no one
intention.
does it, right? But people look for
Well,
intent
Ramos
in that
used to
way.
do it.
I was an Arsenal fan. The two guys who got the legs
Ryan
broken.
Shawcross.
Shawcross didn't even get sent off.
The guy for
Bro, this is
and then
actual.
Birmingham for Eduardo.
Birmingham for
Pickford.
Eduardo.
Pickford Van Dijk.
Pickford Van Dijk. This
Yeah.
is
No, that wasn't a
actual.
foul.
But you see, that's why.
Van Dijk,
so-
Pickford wasn't
Skate
a foul.
them
Eric, but that's why the rule is there to prevent guys from going over the top of the ball because that's what can happen.
Yes.
Now going away from that, the issue of the way the images are being shown on VAR immediately, like what Kerry has said, they were showing the still.
The still photos.
In my opinion, the way the VAR should be shown is first the normal playback.
The
speed.
normal playback, yes.
Play the normal playback
Yeah.
speed because then you can derive a lot more information. And then play the slow-mo because at that point you can see finer details of maybe Curtis Jones' foot slipping.
Because I felt-
because it can be unfortunate. Look, at the end of the day, nobody's saying he went and tried. Yikes! All right, it's there. So nobody's saying that he went and tried to injure him, right? But he could have.
Yeah.
So we're glad that Bissouma is okay.
I think
right?
on this one,
But that shouldn't be the precedent set that anytime someone goes above the ball, that because very easily Saka could have been sent off when he was fouled and then his foot went a bit high on Bruno in the Arsenal United game.
Keita should have been sent off.
Nah.
Bro, Gakpo literally came into assist with studs in his chest.
Yeah.
Studs in his chest. The homie got a yellow.
Zoom.
Sijakusikia
On that
ukisema
issue,
the same thing.
on
Hapana,
Curtis
mimi kenye
Jones,
unasema, mimi
I actually
nataka
don't
kusikia.
blame the match.
we
I
know,
don't.
we know there's no.
Wait.
I don't blame the center referee on the incident of Curtis Jones. I blame the VAR guys for misleading the center referee. The referee, I blame him on the Salah issue and the goals.
The ref got it right with a yellow.
Yes, but the exactly. But the VAR guys, I think they
Not
should be the
right.
ones who are being suspended. Should be suspended.
The funny thing is, as much fine, na ndio nasema hii argument yetu itanibamba by the end of the week when the FA looks at it and the FA overturns that red card. Sasa bado
I
tutasema
actually think they may not have
They
attended
want-
because
they
they may
want.
say like we're losing the argument to Liverpool.
Yes, exactly.
I think they will. I think it will be like a political move.
the main reason why I think they'll overturn it is
Because it's
because
only one game, though.
it's because it's only a one game suspension. But the reason why they most likely overturn it is because of the goal.
Of the hit
It's because of the goal.
of the goal. Oh yeah.
It's really because of the goal.
So you want them to do something unfair because they
So do something
wrong.
unfair,
Not
bro.
unfair, we've
Our
so
change is
we've
wrong.
appealed.
Listen, we can argue here all day long about that. At the end of the day, Liverpool were still in that game at that time.
Yeah.
The biggest issue, in my opinion, that caused the windfall that we have right now, and Tottenham thinking they're much better than they actually are, which pisses me off, is that Liverpool were still well and truly in the game. And I have no doubt that if the Luis Diaz goal had actually been scored and counted,
Yeah.
Liverpool, there's a very high chance they go on to score more and win the game.
Diaz missed a
that's
chance
the
just
issue.
after. He missed a chance just before halftime. He
I
missed.
even think, even with the 9 men, these man were struggling to break you guys down.
Bro, they didn't break us
For
down.
me, I was looking at that game as even with 9 men, Spurs can't beat Liverpool.
Imagine.
That's how I was looking at
But
that
they
game.
did.
It took an own goal, like
Yeah.
a fluke own goal.
themselves.
You know what I mean?
I think
Even with 10 men, you guys could have won that game easy.
Now
I
with
think
10,
why-
men, with 10 men we win that game easy.
No, you
we
don't.
win it.
No,
we win
you-
it
no, you
probably.
the reason why
3-1.
we're so hard,
With-
but the
bro, with 10 men we were the better team. We had more chances. So,
I'll tell you what
it's
my
kind of-
expectations.
acha wakuje nyi kuje na 11.
Eric.
Kwa na 11. Kuje na 11.
Eric,
12.
my expectations for that game.
Yeah.
I was debating between two results that I wanted:
12
either a
body
Liverpool
up
loss or a draw.
A draw.
So, but the way I saw Liverpool play with 10 men, I was like, you know what? In as much as Itawauma, and this might come back and bite us, United fans, Arsenal fans, in the ass later. It's probably better for us that Liverpool lose. Not in that way, obviously, because it's harsh. I was
Yeah, I
about to
understand.
banter you guys. Well, I was about to enjoy laughing at you guys. But then the more that game went on,
Yeah.
I'm just like, fuck
Every
this shit.
single
Because then
decision.
at some point he went and booked Salah for dissent, yellow card. And I'm like, bro, how? Like, why are you booking someone
Dissent
for...
is dissent, bro.
So,
Respect.
That
Lazima.
foul
Saddam.
should not exist.
Saddam,
Respect lazima.
Saddam, na hii
That
ndio
foul
ma-
should not
ndio
be
maana
given.
respect you ambiwa nitue. Hawezi kuja leo unipige bari alafu uniambie lazima niseme Saddam ni msempoa ndio tusikose. Ukinipiga bari na kupiga bari.
Na kama ni
referee
slap
hakupiga
bet.
So
bari
the minute
Salah.
referee amekuja,
Hakupiga
the-
Salah bari.
Gere, na kama ni slap
See,
bet.
so the referee has come.
Tell us
The
about
referee
that.
has come. Referee ame make the wrong decision clearly. Clearly the wrong decision. Alafu sa hiyo, Salah is pissed because bro, I've won the ball fairly. I'm through on goal.
Jamaa alikuwa
You've called
analala
it
huko
back.
chini.
Msao huko unaniita, unaniambia sasa
Usikulina na Onana
then-
huko.
Then mimi nakwambia bro that's bullshit. Then you're like yo yellow. Bro, that ref, you see this is part
I
of the
think Salah
reason.
kicked the ball away.
Then ndio nakwambia
So say they're admitting the problem.
No, no, me have no issue with the yellow card.
Kick the ball away.
he didn't kick the ball. He didn't. It was talking.
What was? Oh, it was talking.
Yeah.
Me have no issue with the yellow. The issue I have with is the foul. There's no foul there.
There's no
Ball is
foul.
Salah's, the ball is ours.
Bro, but again na ndio useme hizi
Humans
vitu
make
ni self.
mistakes, bana.
Hatuwezi
Just speak
shivi.
like Gary Neville, but
Unaona hiyo part ya humans
This
make
guy
mistakes.
is Gary Neville.
The reason why
poor
we got
man's, extremely
VAR.
poor man's.
The reason why we got VAR was to take away the humans make mistakes.
Exactly.
No, but see, VR is still human.
Tulienda na hiyo ndio
Kwani
that's why England is as trash as it gets because England is the worst league even when it comes to VR.
Now,
Bro, you
Gary,
go the
Gary,
semi-automatic.
why don't they have
Did
the
you see
automatic?
explanation? Did you see the semi-automatic
Yeah.
system?
The World Cup
Did you see the
offsides.
explanation of why they couldn't go back on the decision that they made with the offside?
Apparently
What?
it's
So, for anyone who hasn't seen, this snippet came out from some trusted source on Twitter. So essentially, VAR, the goal was ruled out offside by the on-pitch officials. So linesman and eventually the head ref. as they do with any goal that's scored, VAR has to check it just in case there's an offside.
Or anything
So-
else.
Yes, but now apparently, or so they claim, the VAR, Darren England,
Yeah.
thought that the on-pitch decision was goal. So that's why they didn't even
I saw
say.
that.
So they're saying. So he says then check complete because he's seen the lines. No need to draw the lines. They can tell. Check complete. Yeah. So apparently, after a decision like that has been made, maybe erroneously made, you can't immediately.
Start the
You
game.
can't go back to it if the free kick has been played.
Yeah.
Now, what pisses me off about that is we do that in so many different ways. Like, for example, a corner is taken. Sawa. A corner's been hit, the ball has been kicked, but there's a pushing and shoving in the box. The referee whistles and he's like, "Hey, no, retake it."
Retake the
Or when
corner.
someone takes it too quick because the ball's rolling, retake it. Why couldn't we take? Why? Especially because it was negligible effect. It's not like they were taking the free kick from outside the Liverpool box. They're taking an offside decision. Like why 40 seconds later? It's not like they would have gone and scored immediately after. No, but why can't we go back to the VAR saying like, "Yo, actually, pull," like we were watching that clip.
Yeah.
Pull the managers aside, right? This is what happened. Right? There was a bit of miscommunication. We checked the goal. The goal stands. There's nothing wrong with it. So I'm gonna go back, overrule the offside decision by the linesman, and
give
put
the
the ball
goal.
at
So-
the beginning, at the halfway point.
Zoom part of it.
I think they were
and
trying to protect the officials.
Yeah,
it
that's
wasn't.
the thing.
It's not even protecting officials, and this is part of it. This is why Liverpool is really asking for the recordings. The reason they're asking for the audio, and I got this from a top Liverpool source. The fact that they're asking for the audio is because there's a huge suspicion that one of the referees from the VAR was not in the VAR room when that was happening.
Wacha ujinga.
The referee had gone for a toilet
Shit.
break. So there's a huge perception that the referee had gone for a toilet break while that happened.
Yani,
Like
And-
Saddam now.
Yeah, like
It's
Saddam
like-
just did. So
say,
yeah.
This back though.
So our mind. So that's the reason, and this is initially what came out immediately from the Liverpool guys. They're really asking for that because they are 100% sure the ref wasn't there.
Wait,
so
you think that's the only conspiracy? I have another one, bro.
No, but it's normal. It's normal for people to
Let
go
me,
to the
let me
toilet.
tell you guys the other
bro,
one.
as a VR, you better shit right there.
Bro,
Boss,
bana.
You
Well,
better
right.
piss on
It's true.
yourself,
Skiza.
bro.
There's
Mbona
another
refa
one.
wanja endangi kwa
Aye.
choo?
Eric, there's another one. That referee had just come back to England.
Yeah.
From
Saudi
overseas
Arabia.
not Saudi Arabia, UAE. UAE. I don't think it was Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
UAE.
That's the home of Man City.
Ajman.
Immediately, I didn't say anything.
Nah.
let me tell you
Ajman-
another
So,
So
Conspiracy.
Mr.
conspiracy.
Clattenburg, you had how Clattenburg.
Let me give you another conspiracy. Apparently, he's lactose intolerant. Lakini bado alikula ice cream hiyo siku.
See, but unaona mbona also what Mark Clattenburg said. Mark Clattenburg was like, they need to actually look at referee timings because there's no
48
way
hours before.
there's no way this ref was reffing in UAE, and then he's come at there's some games where you've reffed after 90 minutes you don't even remember what happened during the game because you're so tired because you've reffed so many games during that week. That in this sense does not make sense to me at all. If
You know,
People
the
are
reason why we're so hard as Liverpool fans is because if you look at the last
People are tired.
two times that we've lost the league by a point. So
Yeah.
when you're competing with Man
Because
City,
you're not good
no,
enough.
listen, let me talk. You know, you cannot understand a potato race right now at this point.
Losing a
For
title
the last
race.
10 years.
Okay.
what do you know about 90 points?
What do you know about 97 points? You don't.
Aye.
Bottling with 97, it's even worse. Afadhali nimalize 7.
Listen,
Get him,
guys,
Saddam.
we've lost.
Aye.
We've
Get
lost
him
the
what?
league.
Saddam Math. Really Saddam Math, bro.
As an Arsenal
That's
fan
a
who's
damn
been
math, bro.
as an Arsenal fan who's been competing with Man City in the last one season, you can understand that when you're competing with Man City, you need all your points available. Especially that
I saw a conversation. I saw a
Tell us,
conversation.
The last one season.
I saw a conversation about how some Arsenal fan brought up like the issue of Liverpool. He was backing Liverpool.
Yeah.
He was saying, for us, we also got robbed against the Brentford at home.
You finished like 12 points behind. It doesn't matter.
5.
Endelea.
Dickhead. Saddam Math again. So
What is the difference between 12 and 5?
7.
Saddam math, bro. That's the difference, bro.
You're still not winning, bro.
Excuse me.
Switch off his mic.
So I think at that, just before that game, no, sorry, someone responded like, bro, 2 points, and you guys finished 5 points behind them. Does it matter? Obviously it does. You know why? Because just before we played Brentford, we lost to Everton 1-0. Everton hadn't won a game in Dewey how many games?
Yeah.
And then we lost to them 1-0. Sean Dyche, new manager bounce. Then after Brentford, after drawing with Brentford, we drew again with another team, West Ham. Then we drew with Dewey Nani. Like momentum matters
You beat
in a
Chelsea
title
and
race.
then Spurs. And
Yeah.
then lost to...
and then Everton.
And I think you guys,
Zoom.
like this Man United fans, should be grateful for what you're doing now because it's for the good of the game. Jurgen Klopp was the manager who fought for the 5 subs to
Now
come.
we're enjoying
And
them.
it's helping you, especially last season when you won that cup that you won with their no keeper.
Do you
You should
know,
be grateful.
No, do you know why Klopp was fighting for 5 subs? Because
Why?
that's the only way he won the league.
No.
He did win it with 5, bro. Remember, what you need to do is get
Number
your facts
2,
right,
it's
yeah?
not like we're
He
playing
did-
with
he
5
did
and
win
then
it
the
with
other 3.
5. What?
Saddam, it's not like us guys, we had 5 subs and then you guys had 3. Kila mtu alikuwa na 5
See,
subs.
zoom. Unajua mbona hii particularly email niumiza zaidi. You see that Spurs fixture? City are never going to get anything from that Spurs fixture. City have never even scored at that Spurs stadium from when they moved.
You also
So-
never won there.
Bro, we've never lost.
We've never lost. We are the
We've
only
never
team.
won,
We've never
lost.
Tumeshinda huko aje. Tumeshinda last season too.
Tulipigwa menda away.
Bro, for the last we've never lost.
Wewe wapi wewe?
I mean, a stinker.
Hao jamaa tumewapiga pia Champions League final.
I just
Kila
know
mahali.
someone has not lost there. So,
So we've never lost.
Switch
there.
off his fucking mic.
so okay, so mjaluzi.
So si hatujai lose huko, but City hawajai hatafunga. So when you do the plus minus, this is one of those games when you're in a title
Plus in
race.
what?
I'm saying when you're in a title race, this is one of those games where you know your direct competitor will drop points,
Yes.
and this is where I'll gain points. So when you see shit like this is happening right now, this is where it hurts more. Because bro, me I wouldn't have minded if we'd gone to Brighton and this happened to us at Brighton. On any other
Especially
season,
when Wolves beat Man City the same weekend.
we were
Huni
meant to
Gary
go
Neville
to
bila pesa na talent.
we were meant to go
Unaongea kama Gary Neville kila siku kila time. Una support referees, una support
Anyway, so we move because now you guys are much more wounded in that game than you should be going into Brighton now. Or forget even the Europa League, going into Brighton.
Yeah,
Because
Gakpo got
is
injured also. Yeah.
and it looked like he might be a bad one. He
3
couldn't-
weeks.
They said
Oh,
after
3 weeks.
international
Yeah.
break.
They want to miss him.
He'll be back.
He scored.
He's been having stinkers lately.
He scored 4 goals this season, bro.
He scored even
It's more
against
than
you
anyone
guys
in
last
your
season.
team.
That's 7-0.
But he's been
He
mid.
comes to your team, he's top scorer, and then once he's top
How
scorer,
many does
mid-
Rashford have?
No, not even Rashford. That
He's
kid
not
they
like
sent
that.
from Atalanta.
One.
He scored two.
Hoyland.
kuna
Akona ngapi huyo?
Sema jina.
Hoyland.
Oye.
Akona ngapi?
Sawa.
hakuna mse United
Aya,
akona more
Martial.
than
So
two.
now Diogo Jota will be unavailable.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
missing that.
But-
He's
but
missing
But
that one
Curtis
game.
Jones could well miss 3 games.
Diogo
No
Jota-
one. Even if he does get
No,
suspended,
actually,
for
yeah,
that,
no, because
Oh,
it
why?
was the yellow was cancelled and given a direct red.
direct.
card.
It's
It
the
should
same
be
as Van
3.
Dijk. It's as long as it's not violent conduct. You get a 1 game suspension even for
Fair
direct.
enough.
red
So-
card.
Waliharibu ball.
So they
Then
should
they're
be
number
back.
3.
Both should be back after the international break.
Hatuwezi
Yes.
umia juu Curtis Jones
But they
kumiss.
should be able to play on Thursday, though, both of them.
So anyway, we
Why are you
move.
laughing?
Thursday
move-
night.
What's funny?
Hey, ndugu unajua
I've
leo
no idea.
mkichapwa umeshaanza kuingia
I
Thursday.
have no idea.
Mtapa
Bro,
nani?
I see it.
Hata draw tu.
Lisandro Martinez. Actually, let's start talking about Man United. Hello, wallah. Yo, how do you...
So Roy
You
Hodgson
guys,
has won
like,
3 in a row at the Old Trafford,
Bro,
man.
Roy Hodgson.
Brother, he was
Seven-
retired.
He's
Great manager.
75.
Great
He was
manager.
retired.
So, wait. I'm bringing in the topic. Is that? Wait. Sasa, ngoja. Eric, I have a question.
Moja tu.
You can't use our audio name. You should know this. Media correspondent at UN, bana. Eric, Sasa, if Crystal Palace can come and sack their manager, Patrick Vieira, right, and bring back their oldest manager,
In the league.
Roy Hodgson, to save them
Literally.
from relegation.
Literally.
Why can't Man United sack Eric Ten Hag and bring back Alex Ferguson to save them from relegation?
Or Gary Neville.
Or Gary Neville.
Ferguson is
Ryan
a bit,
Giggs. Why can't, bro? That's the only way I think you win that
Ferguson
game.
is
Another
a-
old
Well,
man.
their legends have
Ferguson is
cases,
a
you know,
bit-
they cannot manage anymore.
Ferguson is a bit
Vipi?
closer to the stairs. He can't really just be managing guys like Sancho Anthony at a faint.
Yo, you guys,
Yeah,
bana,
yeah.
what happened to your too much winning streak?
7 day unbeaten run. No?
Errors come
See,
to an
the
end.
thing is,
That error came to an
we
end.
are just to start the league. See, no haraka.
Okay.
Haina shida.
Right.
But now you cannot win the league. This
Did
is
you
the
guys
way it's going.
remember how we discussed? Remember how we discussed?
Top 4 PAN.
Kenny, were you here for the top 5 and worst?
No.
five
I wasn't here for the
signings? It was
signings.
Eric.
Yeah, I was here.
Remember how we discussed Onana being the revolutionary
Me, I was
signing
forced.
number 1?
Me, I was forced.
You were forced, like Boateng with Barcelona.
Yes, me, I was forced. I have to admit.
Like for me to be on
Onana,
TV.
Onana,
Saddam forced me to say Onana.
Onana has the worst passing accuracy of all the keepers in the league so far.
Yeah, bro.
You know that?
No, not keepers.
It's true.
Not keepers.
All the players.
Yeah.
Kuna mtu aliandika leo asubuhi.
Sema, fuck them being 22. I want them 900 and something.
Kai Havertz has a goal, a Premier League goal, before Højlund, Mason Mounts, and who else?
No, force.
Nah, but you're not forced. Juheland alifunga.
The penalty, bro.
But
Wala alifunga
Alifunga
when?
Champions League. Champions League.
But
I said Premier League. I said Premier League.
Better than
I said Premier League.
Which one is more elite?
But see,
But
akona
which
about
one is
said
more?
Premier League.
What are we talking about?
akona about Champions.
I think I can find a goal
You-
that Kai Havertz also scored in the Champions League. I can,
For Arsenal.
yeah, no, not for Arsenal, but someone.
for you guys,
But someone.
Højlund
But
is
someone,
a Champions League goals at
Aye,
Atalanta.
Skiza, you know who else? You know who else has a Premier League goal? That Højlund doesn't. Mikhailo Mudryk.
So
He has a Premier League goal this season.
no, hii weekend ilikuwa
Yo,
weekend
so
ya viwete.
What's the difference between him and Rashford? They both have 7 appearances, 1 goal.
So we are doing Twitter things here.
I'm just saying.
So you are the lead
I'm
of
just
Twitter
Well,
football.
Screenshot sasa tumeanza mambo hapa.
So you know,
Are we doing screenshots here?
Unauliza. Izao.
Saddam.
After we do analysis
Saddam.
based on
Saddam.
Really?
reasoning.
Let me ask Saddam a
No
question.
more agenda, no more biasness.
Saddam, do you still want Eric Ten Hag as your manager? Let me ask Saddam a question.
Today might be the first.
Or you,
The first time I cried.
you and
in this
guy.
video, bro.
do you still want Eric Ten Hag as your manager?
Yes.
So you're convinced he's gonna deliver for you? Because this guy said no before we came to
I
the,
didn't say
to the
that.
recording. You said that.
Show me proof, my friend.
If it's
Ten
not,
Hag is the greatest manager of all
if it's
time.
not on video at all.
Ten Hag is that?
Ten Hag needs time.
Yeah.
Hizi ma side shows, oh, Kevin Prince Boateng anasema hivi. Boateng, you chose Ghana over fucking Germany.
Yeah.
That's racist. But still.
What?
You're mid.
What is going on here?
No, the thing is.
No, he's the one who chose an
Boateng-
African country.
Yeah, and then then what?
You went to the World Cup with the team.
And then what?
What
What about his smarter brother?
How's a Kenyan asking it, then what? And we've never been well. Shut up, man.
Somali, nigga.
Somali.
Sorry.
They have no
What's the
country.
difference?
They have
What's the
no team.
difference?
Hey.
What's the difference?
He's
Kenya,
trying
Somalia?
to belong. He's trying to belong.
At least
He's trying
30
to belong.
positions
Na
in
nani
the
alienda
national
wapi?
teams.
Wait,
Wow.
Carrier.
The difference between
Ni Andorra katikati yetu. Kwa tofauti.
at least 30 countries.
Carrier.
Liechtenstein, Andorra, wapi, but bado ziko between.
Carrier. Na Rashford alienda wapi?
Huh?
Rashford. Ni ilimfanyikia siku hizi.
Before we go Rashford, Naeem was about to tell us why Eric Ten Hag shouldn't be sacked. Yeah, you were.
Yeah, why ETH won't be sacked? Yeah.
He won't be sacked.
Why he shouldn't be sacked? Because I think he will.
Jasim anza story Jasim nakam confirmed
Jasim anakam?
because of Manza contract.
Anakuja lini? Amekuwa akikuja bana.
Kwanza contract.
Unajua mbona ni bamba. Naima ataka kuongea hata mambo ya Jasim. Juu Naima anajua Kenya ameona. Naima anajua ameona Sir Jim Radcliffe anatafuta 25%.
Minimum stake, bro.
Minimum
No,
stake.
but nimeona another story. Hiyo story ya Radcliffe ni uongo na the guy is out, so there's only one bidder on board na tumeanza kuongea.
United fans.
What's his name? We have jamaa huyu Ralph
Ragnick.
Yes. Tumeanza kumcompensate pesa yake. Unajua kulikuwa na makesi na pana pale.
Mlikuwa na kesi na Ragnick.
Yes, unajua alisaidia.
Tuchel's dad.
Tuchel's dad. Exactly. So walikuwa na issue hapa na pale, kuna compensations na nini. Sheikh amesema
Saddam alikuwa na Steve Ragnick. Unakumbuka hapa? Kwanza alitoka mimi na wewe, ama ilikuwa Lochan.
Yeah, Sheikh Saddam so tupatane hoteli. Apparently or they've met somewhere, right? Somewhere in Qatar. Probably.
For sure.
With Austrian FA, by the way. Austrian FA is involved. Wanajaribu ku make sure jamaa be compensated.
Zio tu ni
So the thing
kusaina
is-
Natovic. That's why they're involved.
Let him.
Now,
let him
once-
learn.
once-
He's quoting.
Yo.
He's quoting the
Let me learn,
athletic.
let me learn.
Let him learn.
He's athletic, bro.
Athletic.
No,
right
no,
now.
hii ni
On steam.
no, hii ni athletics.
Kenyans.
Saddam on steam.
Hii athletics kuna S mwisho.
Nyayo Stadium. Uno Nyayo Stadium huyu.
So,
Scam passion.
Subsea on stage.
Sheikh anakam. Pedro Neto anakam.
Usheka amekaa mezi sijui ngapi hajafika.
Bro, sikiza, Neto anakam.
We were looking at Pedro Neto.
Sancho anaenda rehab.
Sancho, man.
Sancho anaenda rehab. Neto na come.
Are you gonna say anything?
Bro, Brisha is so right.
Okay.
Kama hii.
Amesema Butcher is so
Yo,
right.
did you see that comment? Apparently, this guy spoke to John Evans last season.
Yes.
Aye.
He'd
I've
seen
seen
him
him.
after the game at Leicester. Akaenda wewe cheki. Si unamaliza contract futa free.
Fancy contract? Fancy
See,
contract?
guys, and this is why United fans need to be. They need to be spotlighted. United fans walikuja hapo wakajaribu kutuwekelea hiyo maneno.
Kwani you have no
Wakasema,
scouts?
This isn't
Johnny
Ten Hag
Evans.
signing. This is the board.
Opportunity.
This is just the board. This is part of
It's
them.
an opportunity.
It's a last team that's deep in relegation.
Like, how many assists do your centre backs have? How many assists do your centre backs have?
With
More than three.
How many?
I
How
love
many?
it. Van Dijk just had his assist.
With this weak foot.
Van Dijk has two of them this season.
Unataka no
Wait, maliza question. Wait.
Unajua ukiuliza unafaa uambie.
Wacha maliza question.
Nyamaza.
Wacha maliza question.
Umeuliza juu ya?
Kiarie.
I'm just saying that. I'm just saying
What's
that
a-
you guys
what-
can't. I'm just saying that you guys can't pile on Johnny Evans when he has not made a mistake so far.
No. What you're saying, you
He's-
guys.
he
No.
Wait. He was fouled.
No, it's not.
No, but he was fouled.
He was fouled. He was obstructed.
Naim, our point
Okay, he was not
is.
fouled, he was
No.
Matipa kuna on goal, huyo kuna assist.
No, our point is.
Sawa.
Difference go up.
Matip yako na assist. Our point is.
Matip has assist,
During
Van
the
Dijk
summer,
has
we
two.
could have gone out there and gotten a better defender.
Bro, but you guys are thinking like a club that is run well. Can we just even talk about financial fair play?
Yeah, also-
could we even afford another centre back?
But you spent 80
Now, to be
million on
fair,
that
you
guy
could-
from Atalanta.
To be
Yes,
fair,
because we needed a striker.
How is he doing right now?
Priority positions.
Oh, your
Martial
priorities
He's
are-
doing very well.
your
Something
priorities
else.
were a mess. And
Something
that's part.
How is it a mess?
Your priorities were a mess. When
Why?
you started
Why?
off with a goalkeeper, when you actually had a contract signed with De Gea that you took away, and De Gea
So
was
you're
De Gea.
here to fight
Nah,
for someone who has a fail comp that is
Jesus,
2 hours
bro,
long.
his fail comp is 2 hours long because he's played for you guys for damn near 12 years.
And every mistake, every mistake,
Onana has
mistake.
at least 10 minutes. This guy has 2 hours. Onana has 10 minutes. He's been here for 6 games.
Yeah, but
So-
the difference between Onana and David De Gea is the number of shots they're facing in a game, bro.
Right, De
Can we
Gea,
speak facts and analyze
you know,
why
Naim-
Onana has conceded more goals than David De Gea?
Naim, you know why that's cap on your part?
Why is that
Because
cap?
the number of shots this guy is facing,
Is
De
more.
Gea faced them
Is more.
when Moyes came in. De Gea was facing them in
Nah, he
bundles.
wasn't.
It wasn't
Can we
even-
even compare the first season of De Gea, not able even to claim any corners, not to command his
Any.
box. So how are you guys comparing first seasons with Onana and De Gea?
First season of De Gea was 19 or 20, yeah, and he's just been bought
Onana is
from.
also young.
How old?
young.
Onana is damn near 35.
No, he's young at
You
heart.
kweli?
No,
Onana alikuwa Champions League final bara last year.
Kuna footballing age apart lakini si Onana.
no.
Onana alikuwa anacheza La Masia na Adama. Walikuwa pamoja La Masia huko na kina
Ya
Adama.
Naim na Onyango. Wow.
Yeah, but honestly,
So, beef.
Get out of here, bro.
You guys, where do you see your team finishing this season? Nyinyi wawili.
above Liverpool.
Kwa serious
Sasa
bana. Let's be realistic.
Slap bet. Tweke slap bet.
Slap kumi.
Let's bet our cars.
Yeah. Wow. That's a lose. Why? What am I gaining if I win? Mbona unanipatia? Why do you have to punish me twice?
In this economy. Fair enough. So,
Lakini sio
United-
make top 4.
No,
yeah, man.
I'll
Unless
give
they
I'll
come-
give my opinion right now.
Now
on
come Europa
Eric
League,
Ten
they
Hag.
cannot win it. You see to Europa League.
No, I'll give my opinion right now on Ten Hag. Right now, obviously, Touche Sema for the last 4 weeks, hakuna identity, right? In as much as they want their players coming back,
It's equal,
even when
but
their
it's
players come
good.
back, you still have issues like Amrabat has to start left back when he would have added ammunition, Pali Katkati.
Mount
And
is
even
back.
then, now that their players are back, largely speaking, I don't think there's many missing. They spend more time.
11.
Who?
11 missing, bro.
Let's talk about your first 11.
No,
Bro,
11
who was
missing.
missing from
Bro,
the first
Just
11?
counting Pelestri.
Who was
I'll
missing
count.
in the first 11 on Saturday?
Let me finish.
Yeah, Saturday.
I'll count
Saturday
11
first 11.
players.
Saturday first 11. Who was missing?
Luke Shaw,
Uh-huh.
Licha,
Mhm.
Bisaka.
Those are
Wait,
three.
no, those are three
Continue.
in our back four.
Yes, that's how
Yeah,
many from the
You
11?
said
Relax.
11 players.
Me or two.
Mount just came, sindio? So not Mount.
Mount was there.
Uko mbele, Sancho.
Doesn't start.
Sancho doesn't even start.
Sancho doesn't start.
Fidget
Starting
spinner.
11.
Doesn't
So that's 4.
Which is Spinner as a case.
Oh, relax.
He's
So,
back. He's back.
Doesn't even start though.
on a case by the way. Akona okay, but.
He does have it.
Say
No, he's starting 11. Sancho's not. Let's agree on that.
Okay,
Yeah,
Anthony's
Anthony,
there.
Anthony. So
So
4
that's
players.
4-5.
Sancho is
4-5
starting.
out.
So only 4 players.
4 players. Now,
There's a season City will miss like 10.
That's the way.
let's not do that. So, does that stop you from scoring
Against
the
Palace.
chances you created
Let
against
me-
Crystal Palace?
It changes a lot of things. One, today, probably tonight, Regulon is back. Sindio? Naim.
Yes.
So Regulon is back. We'll see our Baldy. No, he's back. Athletics.
But Irregular was back during
Athletics,
the
so
weekend.
Nasema is back. Relax. Wait, relax.
Name has been on a media blackout since Saturday.
It's okay. It's okay. It's
But Irregular was meant to be back during the weekend.
Naim is a
yeah,
top source.
no, but he's officially back.
Naim is a top source.
No, athletics.
South Sea Athletics.
So this is
too.
tonight. We're playing Galatasaray. You know, this is the first game where we'll see Amrabat playing midfield, and it changes everything for us.
No, you're going into what's going to happen. I don't want to do that. We're talking about the Crystal Palace game.
We had so many players missing Zoom.
Finishing your statement.
We had so many players missing.
No.
That's
I
why.
think what he's saying is right. We don't have enough missing in key positions to be playing the way we're playing.
I think we have enough for us to completely change the way we play.
What's
Because
the tweet we are back?
sometimes if you just
Maybe
if you miss, you might
if
miss 3 players and you have to change the way you're playing.
Maybe if you say Licha and Luke Shaw, because I know for a fact, and you have all seen it, part of a build-up is Licha.
Yes.
So maybe we've had to change certain things because of
Not
Licha.
maybe, it's facts.
Maybe. But at the end of the day, I think what Zoom is trying to say, after a very good, not very good preseason, but a good season last season and a preseason, at this point in time, for
Last season was
everything,
not that good.
everything Eric Ten Hag has been doing, even at Ajax, we should at least be seeing some phases.
Was there
of
an
play.
identity last season?
There was an identity.
It is there. It is. No, it is.
So
Inakuja
Ikienda.
on and off, bro.
My
It's
thing
very
is-
realistic.
my thing is,
No, you have to be patient. You have
my
to be
thing
patient.
is, my thing is what
Bro,
Saddam,
life is hard.
what Saddam has just said. Be patient, because I feel like if we sack this manager, we're still going to be in the same shit again, and it's an endless cycle, which has been happening for the last 10 years.
Like
And as
Chelsea
a
now.
United fan who sincerely just wants good performances and wins, ni hata staki title race sahi, nataka tu good
Hamwezi kuwa
performance
tukichaka.
na wins, hata tuwezi.
Kona wenyewe. Endelea.
Nikuulize.
So my thing is,
Kere's
right,
been researching something, you know?
just
For the
do
last
that.
2 minutes. It's
My
been
thing
quiet.
is, right, what has happened to giving credit in this sport? Because no.
I like that.
Because last season,
Go on,
go on.
last season we all agreed 3rd place and a trophy
Was
in his
better.
first season. It's not bad. Obviously, we had big issues in terms of our away form, and that can be explained in some ways, and in some ways I don't understand why we're so shit away from home. But I just believe, as fans, we're so quick to jump on the next hot thing. You've seen Dezabi get slapped 5-1 the other day over here, 6-1, and the other day people were asking for him to be manager. I just think
I think your fans
Baldy-
don't think.
Baldy. No, let me think.
You and
Baldy,
Chelsea fans don't think at all.
yeah.
Okay, so thanks.
Baldy needs time. Last season, he brought out the best in most of the players that we've been asking for to
Finishing
get
third
We
with
lost
Weg-
7-0.
Finishing third with Wegos, that's a massive.
It's a massive thing.
Yeah, and
Give
away
him
from,
credit.
in my opinion, we
Plus-
should buy a new bus.
And then to speak positives, I thought Mason Mount had a good game. I thought Diego Dallo is playing like a fullback, finally getting crosses into the box. I think Højlund, despite him not getting any clear chances, I think he's going to be a good player.
Yeah,
What else did I see that day?
how was your away from?
I like
The Zoom.
Reguilon as a signing. Who knew he was
Tunaongea
gonna
story
come
United
on
bado?
like that? Yeah, bado, yeah.
Atumemaliza.
Tumesema nani as a signing?
What's your
Kere alikuwa akicha kusema.
what's Arsenal's away from?
They beat Tottenham
season.
Is it
away.
ikoje?
The season.
No, generally.
Fantastic. We haven't conceded any goal
Yeah,
and
that's-
we're unbeaten.
Khalas,
We haven't drawn.
find whatever bus, mju mnaanga na bus ama?
I think it's
I feel like we need to figure out something because either
hilarious.
Very funny.
Very fucking
Siko
hilarious.
umecheka wewe kidogo ukufe.
yeah. Now you're switching it. Shut up. But
Cheka kama
you guys
unacheka
have a
bwana.
lot of problems, and I don't see them being solved. And
With a new bus?
honestly, like, in as much as at first I thought these man Eric and Carrie were saying they're waiting for you guys Europa League, I'll be honest right now, I see it happening.
We're waiting for them to
first I
send
was
them
laughing
away.
it off.
It's not like we're waiting
I
for
was
them to
laughing
stay.
it off, but I'm seeing it now because there's no style of play really. You spend more time keeping the ball at the back, but and then eventually creating a chance up front. You don't pin teams in their own half. Like small clubs look at Old Trafford now and think, you know what, we can actually take the game to them. We can actually finish these guys. And yeah.
If
I don't know what
Galatasaray
else
get
to tell
a
you.
point
It's
as Old
peak.
Trafford tonight,
It's peak.
this man don't make the Europa League.
Bro, that's the thing. Like Galatasaray have all. Name just said they're their bogey team from Champions League.
They have the
history.
players from Istanbul, Başakşehir 2 years ago. The one that beat them.
Now they have players that are also Premier League problems. They
Yeah.
have been
And
Premier
Old
League
Trafford
problems
visitors.
for Man United.
I don't think
And
Zaha.
they
Zaha,
actually have
Zaha-
much better quality.
I don't think Zaha didn't talk to Ayu. Zaha knows what going with that.
If they
wing.
don't get a
He's
if,
licking his lips for that
Hella.
matchup against Dalo.
Yeah, him is waiting.
And Dalo will pocket him.
Icardi.
You guys have to
Icardi's
win
out
that-
here
you have to
waiting
win
for
that game.
something huko mbele.
for you to make the Europa League, you have to win that game.
So anyway, I just don't see any solution right now.
I think the solution is patience, of which we have enough.
You know.
I have enough patience. I'll give Ten Hag another 3 years.
Again,
Sina haraka.
Saddam.
Patience is key because at the end of the day, other managers have been given patience, and look where their teams
Yeah,
are.
if you can finish 8th twice, bro.
Unaona
I'm not gonna quote that,
mbona
If you have to bring it into
No, but you
Yeah.
see,
Naim,
no, but you see the
eight,
managers that you're
eight,
talking about. I think
you see
Kerry-
you see why that doesn't work, as in, and this patience thing,
Why doesn't
why
it work?
patience doesn't work
Why?
if you know the size of your club, and this is exactly why the Chelsea guys are talking about also patience with their players.
It won't work also.
with Pochettino. It can't work.
Brava.
The thing is, it's the size of your club.
Brava.
The size of your club.
There was a team beaten 7-0, 6-0 in the Italian league.
Yeah,
Which team was it? Sacked. The manager sacked.
yeah.
Ajax.
Ajax,
3-0 at halftime. Manager's been sacked.
Rangers got beaten 3-1 at home. They've been performing quite well. The manager got sacked immediately
So
because of the
just
size
like,
of the club
so
in
just
Scotland.
like just like when Saddam and
that's a small club.
several other fan bases made fun of Arsenal after being beaten. Sijui how much by who? Was it 5-1 by Man City? Oh, you get sacked. Yeah. He should get sacked
You
as
see,
well,
the thing
7-0.
is, it's name up on you.
7-0 carrying forward now. It's peak.
The patience the club should have. The patience an Arsenal can have with Arteta to finish 8th, to finish 5th. That's also brought about by the fact that Arsenal, as much as they
They're
have
a
the
small
history,
club.
as much as they have the history they have, not about it being a small club.
It's okay.
It's
You
a
can
club.
say that.
It's not a club that's
You're allowed to
used.
say that.
Nah, it's
We can say Arsenal is a small club.
excuse
We all agree,
land.
by the way.
Yeah, it's not a club. No, it's not a club that's
just
just always fully packed with trophies every single season.
They're not.
So it's one of those things. The expectation of the team, even when the greatest manager ever was there,
They were okay.
they were as much as they had the Invincibles, even when they had the greatest ever manager, it wasn't like they were winning league after league after league.
They've never-
So
they've never.
part of it is it's not about finishing. It's just the facts. And when you look at it, that's also why Wenger got as much time as he got. Even if it was Ferguson wasn't going to get 9 years at United without winning a trophy. That was not
At the beginning,
At
yeah,
the
because
beginning.
well, there was zero
at the
expectations.
beginning, because
There was no Twitter then.
the guys were just from dying.
They were from
The whole
dying,
of
yeah.
United, the whole of United had died. So he's built a new team.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah. So now there's
No, that's racist.
there's that aspect. So when you look at United and Ten Hag, as much as bro, I'm a logical fan. He deserves time.
Kalas.
No, Kayavats, bana.
We're done.
Let's talk about Kayavats.
As a logical
Why?
fan, you
We're-
guys-
Kerry
Why?
Kayavats,
It's just
he was
another
given a
day.
pity penalty.
Bro, Enzo was given. You guys told me it was world class like Ahata.
No, Enzo is world class.
Mudrik scored a real goal before Kayavats.
Kai Havertz was given a penalty, and you saw the
penalty.
run he did. I could just even fake the keeper. send the keeper the wrong
Havertz
way.
is 008 non-penalty.
No, by the way, honestly,
Finally, nilielewa Kenya ulikuwa unasema.
What?
Nilielewa Kenya ulikuwa unasema na story ya depth, and when you were saying Arsenal has depth, I remember we had this argument hapa. You're like Arsenal has depth, nini. So issue Kenya iko. You guys have depth.
yeah.
You guys have depth in terms of numbers. You don't have depth in terms of
Quantity.
strength, quality.
That's whack.
So
Well,
nah,
that's true.
That is
it's just,
whack.
it's bro.
That is whack.
It's not. It's
No,
not.
no.
Si mambo ya kwa work. Siungoje
Okay,
tu.
okay,
Siungoje.
No, no,
Sikiza tu.
listen to understand.
So,
Listen
when-
to understand.
So even I've watched you here. I've been here, so it's part of like even when you're saying Nketiah shouldn't have started this game. Nketiah is your second striker. He's the guy right after your main striker. The guy right after your main centre backs is Kiwor and someone else. The guy right after your Tomiyasu. The guy right after your DM is El Neni. So
and
Jorginho.
So the even after it's Jorginho. So,
Jorginho, then El Neni.
Yeah,
so I love him. Mo.
So whichever way, you guys as much as you have so many players to name.
Just players.
You have I don't know how many guys
names to name.
You don't have guys to play.
Chill. Checky.
You don't have guys to play because when Reece Nelson, when we can come here on 1 to TV, Nelson. Such a huge platform in Kenya, we come here,
in
we
Africa,
sit down,
bro.
and part of your argument as to what the team should have been on that weekend was start Reece Nelson. There's nothing we're doing here.
There's nothing we're doing here.
No.
We can't come here. We can't buy these mics and talk about Reece Nelson. That's what he's saying. Sikunaelewa, bro.
Reece Nelson, by the way, scored the winner in the Carabao Cup against Brentford away from home. That's a Premier League team, okay? Came in alongside the Kiwiors, alongside the Mo El Neni.
That's Carabao Cup.
It's Brentford.
Hey, respect Carabao.
It's Brentford.
Just see what it goes
Carabao.
Skiza.
Just see 2 command.
And at the end of the day, that's a Premier League team, tough away ground, midweek. We didn't go with most of our starters starting.
You played Ramsdale, man.
Yeah, we played Ramsdale. By the way,
Premier League keeper.
Did you guys see at Brentford? Brentford fans were telling him, "You're just a shit David Raya."
Yeah.
Then at Bournemouth, because he played at Bournemouth, Bournemouth fans were singing to David Raya, "You're just a shit Aaron Ramsdale." Yeah. Hilarious. But
Kinda.
Kiwior made a goal line save against Brentford. You saw that clearance.
No, I didn't see it.
Fantastic. Then why would you call it clearance?
So I'm just giving the right
What
one.
did you say with the hand? Shut up.
Kiwor is also the same guy who tied his shoelaces in the box.
Kiwor is from which country, though?
In the middle of a title race.
Yo, that guy Kiwor is from
Yeah,
he's from which
he
country?
records his girls twerking videos. Like, what? Wait. So when you talk about the quality in depth,
Oh my God.
when you talk about the quality in depth,
He's from which
these are
country?
actually quality players.
Kazakhstan.
Someone like
He's from
Emil
Kazakhstan.
Smith-Rowe, before his injury, had 11 goals in all competition in the Premier League alone. When he came in, starting in December.
Nanyo?
Emil Smith-Rowe.
From when?
From December.
From December to when?
December till the end of the season.
11 goals.
Yeah, the one where he finished 5th.
Yon season gani ile ingine because he
No,
hadn't started in
the 8th
500 days. Yon
No, the 8th one.
No, you dickheads. It was the 8th. It was the 5th one because we started beating Chelsea. We started beating United. We started so these players are actually quality players. Just been injured for a long time. And now they're back. Reece Nelson came on.
Unaona reality ya life na hiyo ndo utaki kukubali. When these guys are talking about benching, even United, when these guys have a guy like Sancho kwa bench, Sancho is definitely a better player than Reece Nelson. But sahi maybe
debatable.
Sahi is better than
sahi ukitoa hiyo mental. Sahi ukitoa hiyo mental.
Depressed Sancho, not healthy.
No, the current Sancho is the current Sancho. That's his shit.
No, but for now, that's a temporary thing.
Reece Nelson is better mentally.
No, imagine he's better.
No, he's better mentally.
You know, there was a point where Sancho asked Saka,
contract.
"How many goals did you have last season?" I saw that video. I was laughing. So it was a very.
And how many goals has he scored?
He scored like 5.
So what? Just because he started well in Bundesliga doesn't mean his overall is better.
How many depressions does Saka?
No, it's just generally.
How many what?
Wait.
Okay, let's not do
this. Generally in terms of quality, whether Zoom ni ngumu kuadmit, najua. It's hard to say my third centre back is trash.
He's not trash. Kiwior is not trash.
Come on, man.
Hatuwezi hapa tunaongelea story ya
Tomiyasu is a class centre back. Kiwior is an up-and-coming centre-back. Like for me, he's up there.
We're not talking Arsenal standards.
He's up there with Kwanza.
Yeah, Kwanza is an academy graduate.
Kwanza is
tumemjua.
It's literally fourth choice. So it's fourth choice.
Yeah, and so is Kiwior. And Kiwior is fourth choice.
Kiwior started last season for you in the middle of a title race.
When we had many injuries.
We
had Rob Holding. Not Johnny Evans, Rob Holding.
Yeah, Rob Holding was your third choice last year.
Yeah, and then Kiwior came in after.
Now you see
how is he supposed to just come in?
The minute you replaced Rob Holding with Kiwior, Bro, hiyo ndio inaniam it's replacing
Exactly.
Yeah, ni
These
hapa
players are quality in your level, but not the Premier League level.
Oh, our level was challenging Man City last season.
What
if-
happened?
So I don't know what that says about the
That's
rest
why
of
he
the
didn't win.
Premier League
That's why he
level.
didn't win.
No, I'm just saying challenging.
That's why he didn't
I just
win.
said challenging. So if that's our level,
Liverpool
what's your level?
Liverpool were in transition.
Your level is Europa
Man
League.
United were in transition.
Yes, your
Chelsea
level
were
is
in
Europa League.
transition.
That's your shit.
We're just
Bro,
there for
when-
now.
If you're talking about Premier
We're there
League
for
level,
now.
we're Champions
We're
League level.
temporarily there.
No.
Indo part
I don't get it. If we're Premier League level and we're the ones, if we're not Premier League level, or the players that we have
No, they're
aren't
not.
Premier League level, but we're the closest thing to Man City in the Premier League.
No,
which
you're
means-
not.
Which means
No, you're not.
we were shut up. Which means last season we were the best of the rest. Right? What does that say
There are
about
many
the rest?
factors,
They-
though.
it's
There are many
fucking shit.
factors. No, there are many
Fucking-
factors.
No, there's many factors all the time.
Zoom.
At the end of the day, there's many factors all the time, but there's only one thing we look at: the Premier League table.
But your school cannot win
If you think
the
I don't
league.
know, if you think that way, then what do you say about Man United? We finished third last season with a trophy,
And second the other season.
and we agree we kind of shit. The same team.
This season. That's this season.
Is it? Yes.
Same team.
It doesn't-
brought in Johnny Evans.
No, he's a better.
Onana.
Discounted John Evans from last season.
A guy who had 9
No,
goals as a striker.
Johnny Evans are doing jokes.
But last week, man, we sat here and we spoke about the Spurs game, and we said, yeah, Odegaard had a stinker, Saka had a stinker, and
You didn't have a stinker. What the fuck?
No,
he
you
was,
said that.
he was
Don't
pocketed
change-
by
don't
Udogie.
change
You
now.
said.
You clearly didn't watch the game.
You said that.
Let him finish. Let him finish. Let him.
Let me land. Okay, let me land.
Let him finish.
No, I'll let you land. I'll let you land. I'll let you land. I'll let him land. You let him land.
But your mic.
Wallahi simpati hadi land. I'll let him land. How is this man? This man. Miniko Nimani Sunday. Chill. I didn't say that.
Expose him. Expose
I
him.
didn't say that.
Expose him.
This man alienda shopping ya kitanda. Sawa. Na auntie. How are you coming to tell me you watched the game and he had a stinker? Crazy, because every single time Saka
watch
went
game.
up against Udogie, he beat him. Martin Odegaard had a stinker. But you're actually telling me that Saka had a stinker? That's bullshit.
He did. He was ineffective. You said last week he was ineffective, and you
wasn't
said
given the ball.
you
That's what I
said you said that the problem you saw in the Arsenal team last week, the 1-1 with Spurs,
I remember.
was your lack of depth.
I remember.
You said that. You said that when Odegaard's having a stinker, you have no answers
Our
to
lack
that.
of depth, Habibi, is Leo Trossard. Leo Trossard wasn't there. Gabriel Jesus had to be played left wing. Declan Rice was taken off.
Well, I've
couldn't-
seen him play left wing a couple of times.
Huh?
Gabriel Jesus. He's played left wing a couple of times, even at Man City.
He was better at right wing. Doesn't matter. The point is, we had a number of players that weren't there. What are we going to do?
You are the best team to play that day.
We
You
had
are
our
the good team
first
to play that
choice,
day.
second choice CDMs not available for the second 45 minutes.
Bro, the only position you guys
It's
have been
football.
missing.
Injuries do happen.
Injuries do
I'll
happen.
accept.
Exactly.
Bro, the
And
only-
me niko fine.
Hapana,
Niko
Zoom,
fine
the
where I
only
am.
position yenye mmemiss na naweza sema cha ukweli mmemiss ni CDM, because the CDM yenyewe, that's your first and second choice when you're muumia. But hizi positions zingine, whoever you say is injured, none of them is quality enough. Whoever is starting is quality. Sijakata.
Okay.
When I say Saka is top class.
Yeah.
When
World class. But so.
top class.
Top class.
So Saka is top class. You have a guy like Kai Havertz. Yani starter wenyu by the way, yeah.
Yeah.
Hata sijui depth yake ni nini, because even him
Fabio
himself
Vieira.
Eh.
So Havertz, Fabio, like those two players don't start for any top team, by
the
the way.
profiles are off.
Really?
Yes.
They start for Chelsea.
Chelsea at 12th.
Doesn't matter. You guys are 10th.
And they also don't start for Chelsea.
Are you a
because
top team?
Havertz literally, they just sold him.
Now, you
Wamemtoa
guys
timu
are
out.
here questioning our depth, right? But we are the only team unbeaten in all competitions.
Even Spurs.
So we played Carabao Cup? No. We've played Carabao Cup, we've played Champions League, we've played Premier League, right? And we're still the only team that's unbeaten.
We're in September,
with-
man. Come
September,
on.
man.
No, we're in October.
Sasa
Check
nikuulize,
your
mnaenda
watches.
Second.
Check your
Mnaenda
watches.
quadruple.
No.
Sa, ni
Nobody's saying
vizuri.
that.
We look unbeaten.
You see, if you were undefeated, when Liverpool was undefeated,
How is that
last week,
related?
before Tuibiwe, I'd have had the confidence to say we go for quadruple. Because
You
I
had
know,
the confidence.
Nah, because I know.
You
Skiza
Skiza still unbeaten.
because I know the depth we have, and I know the depth the depth you can change in terms of quality. Ukisikia sahi venye umetoka kusema Gakpo amekuwa kipull stinkers. umetoka kusema Jota atakuwa kiata games. Kuna msemo wote amesema tutakuwa na players wa kuanzisha huko mbele.
You have good players.
Nasema kuna msemo amesema hivi. So when you actually look at the team,
depth wise amuko top 2.
When you guys are looking at depth,
Javier has more assists than Curtis Jones. So Jidish.
Bro, since
this season.
Alafu.
Yeah.
Sasa
So
what
I don't
happened?
understand the delusion because when you guys won
He's
the
speaking
Carabao
facts, by the way,
Cup, when you guys won Carabao Cup and FA Cup,
We won it because of
Double.
depth.
Say double.
you won the
Yes.
double.
A brace.
Didn't you guys say you were gonna win the quadruple?
We were in for till the
it
last game.
until the final
Didn't you
day.
say you were gonna
Final
win
You
the
bottled
quadruple?
the fucking league.
Exactly. I learned my lesson from seeing other delusional people
No,
who have apparently the squad.
We're the
depth.
case. We were in the
case.
finals.
What's delusion
in
when
the
you
Premier
guys
League?
Care. I
We
don't
contested
care.
the Premier
That's
League.
what I'm saying. It's so hard to win the quadruple. That's why
No,
it's never been done
We're
in the
not like
Premier
you. We're not
League.
like you.
No,
We contested the league until
I'm
the final
realistic.
day.
I'm
No,
realistic.
no.
That's the difference.
We
I'm
contested
realistic.
the league
Okay, let Eric explain.
until the final day of the season. You man lost the league with too much days to go.
No, 3.
Three. I mean, the final day of the season was like so boring. There was nothing people were looking forward to.
Man City won even before they played.
Imagine how is that?
Maybe
such a
they won
race?
without playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
embarrassing.
We had the
So
right
what?
to
Yeah,
dream.
They won
So
while
what?
watching
On
on
a
the beach.
Zoom. We had the
But
right.
that's
disgusting.
last season's squad. This
That's
season
not,
is much
that's
more
not
depth.
how you do
Zoom.
title race, by the way.
Oh really? Tell me how you do a title race. Zoom. Tell me how you do a title race, my guy.
Ona.
You guys finished 19 points off City as second.
Twice.
Second.
Listen,
2 times.
How is that a title race?
2018
Hey,
and
hey.
2020.
chagua side umbwa. Chagua side.
Si kitu unajua part of it and this is why you shouldn't be so defensive tukiongea mambo ya depth.
Okay.
Because you're acting and this is why hii kitu inaweza kuramba both ways.
Okay.
Because ukikuja when you're so defensive in terms of depth, when this team falls off as it usually falls off, Kenya utakuja kutuambia itakuwa we should have signed this guy maybe in January, atuongeze strength kidogo hapa, atuongeze if you had the depth you only need to strengthen.
That's exactly
Because
what you
that's
say.
the crazy
Every
part.
season.
No, wait. That's the crazy part. If you look at any other position where Arsenal fans are actually calling for someone to sign in January, the only position we talk about is striker because of clinical finishing. That's it. That's the only reason. The
You will
Tottenham
regret.
game-
You will regret.
Okay,
Nini
sawa,
imekuwa
sawa.
ikiwasumbua
There's nobody
mkisema
else talking about a centre back. Nobody's saying defensive wing.
At the end of the season, you'll have a new
defensive,
song.
mid. Nobody's saying any other position.
Because you haven't bottled yet.
No.
so Zoom.
No. That's the difference. Like our depth was missing for a couple of games, and they were crucial games when we had them just before the game before that match.
The
So
running.
like, I don't understand what you're telling me because when you talk about our depth, Trossard starts for any of Liverpool, United,
Where?
Chelsea,
How?
How does he start
Tottenham.
for
He
us?
starts
How?
for
Kwani
any
umeroga?
of
How does
them.
he start for us?
Wallah, he does.
Let's
In
go
Europe,
there.
He's better than Jota. He's better than
Jota
Jota.
doesn't start.
Jota doesn't start. So
You told me, you sat here and told me, by the way, our 5, interchangeable. We don't have a starting 5.
Bro.
We don't have a starting 3.
No,
Oh,
but
no.
he doesn't. He doesn't.
told
He
me
We have
that.
doesn't.
Salah,
It does, it
Diaz,
does.
and Nunes.
You guys told me
so-
Darwin Nunes is a starter, but also Jota. It's just that Jota is starting ahead of him.
So, but then you know, Trossard plays
They're
on the wing.
interchangeable.
Trossard-
You told me
Trossard
you're
plays on the
stacked.
wing.
You told me you're
And that's
stacked.
Luis Diaz side.
You told me you're stacked.
Zoom.
That's
you
Luis
told me you have
Diaz.
5 starters in
Zoom,
3
zoom,
positions.
zoom.
You told me that's the difference between
skiza.
Arsenal and Liverpool.
Zoom, skiza
Why
tu.
why is that changing now?
Skiza tu.
Zudu
No, I've
Skiza.
listened.
Zudu
I've listened,
Skiza.
and all you've
Shut the
spouted
fuck
is
up,
shit.
Ponge.
Skiza tu. What
Don't
does
forget like, share, subscribe, motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck. Arsenal have more depth, and I'm standing and dying on this.
bro?